Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up your backup camera. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. Then this vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you put the shifter in park, it automatically engages the park brake. And when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Below that, you have a hold button. If you turn that on, you'll see a green hold light in the bottom right corner of the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it. You can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive, and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-through and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal, it releases, you can move forward, and then push down hard on the brake to activate again. Below that, you have the selector for your four-wheel drive system, 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. Then down here, you have drive modes. So if that's lit up and you spin this dial, you can go through Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible. Normal's for normal driving, and then Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. And then above that, you have a tow haul mode. So if you're pulling a heavy trailer, you can activate this to help out a little bit. In front of the shifter, you have a wireless phone charger right here, a couple USB-C charging ports right here, and then a 12-volt plug-in right there. Over here on the left, you do have an integrated trailer brake controller. This vehicle does have heated seats and a heated steering wheel, so you can turn the heated steering wheel on and off right here. Then you have the driver's side heated seat, high, medium, low, and off, and then the passenger control is right there, and then the hazards for the vehicle are over here. This vehicle does have auto climate control. So this left dial will change the temperature inside the vehicle. If you push this auto button here, it's like a thermostat for your car. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. Down here, you have front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front windshield. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. Mode will change where the vents are going to blow. This will turn recirculate on and off. This will turn AC on and off. And then over here, this will change the fan speeds up and down. And then you can turn the climate control off right here. In the top left corner of the radio, you have your cloud navigation. You do have to have a subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio screen. It costs $15 per month. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top here, you have favorites, where it shows all your presets off to the right. Then you have Tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side. If you like this station, you want to hit the heart button, and it'll add it to your favorites list. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you go back, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. The phone tab will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab here will do trip information like range to empty and miles per gallon that you're getting. It'll also do vehicle alert, where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. And then finally, you have the settings tab, where you can log into your profile, adjust the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. If you find this video helpful, here are a few ways to help support my channel. Please click that subscribe button and consider making a donation so I can keep making informative content. Thank you. Up above, you have map light, map light. This will turn all the lights in the truck on, all the lights off, and then right in the middle on door, anytime you open a door, the lights will come on. Then this is for your rear sliding window. You can open and close it. Then you have your SOS Safety Connect button, so if you get a flat tire or have some sort of emergency, you can push this, it'll call Toyota, and they can send help your way. And then this vehicle does have home link, so you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door buttons right here, so you can actually sync your garage door remote and use these instead. Behind the steering wheel, you have the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do 1 swipe and then back to off. 1 click down is a delayed setting, where you can choose the delay time right here. Then you have low and high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front window. Then over here for the headlights, you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto, they turn on and off on their own. Otherwise, you can do park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam, and then you can turn the fog lights on and off right here. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music, all your sources. Or if you hold it down for a few seconds, it'll pause the radio. Next to that, these arrows will go through your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music or something, it'll do next song and back a song. Then this vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour, and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you just get to the speed you want to set it at and push this top left button right here. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel it, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. Then over here, you do have a zone selector, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. And then you have a mode button above that, so if you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can actually switch it over to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down automatically. And then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it off right here. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have volume controls to turn the radio up and down. Next to that, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Or if you hold that down for about 3 seconds, it'll bring up your Siri or Google Assistant so you can make phone calls, text messages, things like that. Then you got the left, right, up and down arrows here. That's for customizing your center display. So if you push the right arrow, you can see at the bottom of the screen that you have 1, 2, and 3. And then you can customize each one. So if you hold down the OK button for a few seconds, that'll pop up. Then you can move over to the left side and customize the left side to whatever you want it to be. Then you can go over to the right side and customize that to whatever you want it to be. And then if you hit the back button here, it'll kick out and you'll have screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3 again. Then above that, you have a phone. If you get a phone call from somebody, you can hit this to answer it, then hit it again to hang up. On the left side of the dash, you can adjust your headlights up and down, and there's 5 different settings you can choose from. Next to that, you can adjust the brightness on the instrument panel up and down. This is for your automatic high beams, so basically if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then you have a traction control off button. Normally you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you could turn it off right there. And then this truck does have an outlet in the box. If you want to turn on the power to that, you just hit this button right here. Below that, you have 3 pre-wired auxiliary switches, so if you wanted to add extra lights on the outside of the truck or any other accessories, you have buttons for them already. Then below that, you have cargo lights in the back of the truck. You can have them on all the time, off all the time, or in the middle. Anytime you open a door, it'll light up the cargo area. Finally, on the driver door, you have window locks. If you activate this, nobody can roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window controls right here. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down, and if you lift up real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. Then you can lock and unlock the doors right there. Then for adjusting the mirrors, you can hit the left mirror, move the left mirror around, hit the right mirror, move the right mirror around, and then if you put it back in the center, if you bump this, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.